All right, Biotech Specialist. I've been seeing a lot of talk about this card in Standard, but why not Pioneer? So, Biotech Specialist, last I checked, is still a crap rare. 1 3 for 2, it gets you a lander token, and when you sacrifice an artifact, you deal 2 damage to your opponent. So let's see what we have in Pioneer that can get us some treasures. So the plan is to just do a lot of damage out of nowhere um, and pretty consistently. So what do? We have Goldhound, which is actually a treasure dog, first strike and menace, and it can also ramp you. So, not terrible to have a treasure dog artifact creature. We are running Torch the Tower because your treasures can also uh, deal an extra point of damage, and exile things, which is pretty relevant. This crap rare is Instrument of the Bards. I've only playing one because I can't justify running more than one, but it's a legendary artifact as well. At the beginning of your upkeep, you may put a bargain harmony counter on the Instrument of the Bargains. 4 tap, search your library for a creature card with mana value equal to the number of harmony counters on it. So with one counter on it, you can search for Goldhound, or you can search for Goldvein Hydra, which is kind of ridiculous. It's Vigilance, Trample, and Haste, and enters with X11 counters. And when it dies, those 1/1 counters become tapped treasure tokens. And then we also have March of Reckless Joy, where you can exile a top X cards of your library, and then you may play 2 of those cards until the end of your next turn. So we have a way to dig for something that's really useful late game. We also have our 2-drop Magda Brazen Outlaw, 2/1, that whenever it taps, it gets you a treasure. If you wanted to sacrifice 5 treasures, you can get an artifact or a dragon card as well. A fantastic card that I never heard of until making this deck is Gold Rush. It can just ramp you with a treasure token, but also it has the added bonus of giving a creature you control or a target creature +2/+2 for each treasure you control. So this can make a creature quite big at some point. We also are playing Zorn, a 3/2 elemental. If you were to create 1 or more treasure tokens, create that many plus an extra treasure token. Alright, that's what we want to see. And then we also have cards like Big Score, which is basically an unexpected windfall, where you discard a card, draw 2 cards, and get 2 treasure tokens. So we're digging for our Biotech Specialist, or we're digging for a Goldspan Dragon. Remember Goldspan Dragon? Used to be really good and expensive, and now it's affordable. A 4/4 haste. Whenever it attacks or becomes the target of a spell, you get a treasure token. So that's cool. So, and also haste is a thing in the deck as well. So you, between all these cards that are not too spectacular on their own, we put them all together, and what do you get? Also, for the land base, adding Lair of the Hydra gives you an extra man land win condition to sneak through some extra points of damage and take advantage of your treasures. If your opponent taps out, all of a sudden you have a giant Lair of the Hydra swinging through every turn. Also, Kenzan, Crucible of Defiance, can give you spirit creatures with haste, just more targets for your Gold Rush. We also have Mountains to search for with your lander tokens, and the typical Copperline Gorge, Crag Crown Pathway, Carplucin Forest, and Thorn Spire Verge. also running the Gold Saucer, which gives you a 50% chance to get a treasure token if you got nothing else better to do, or you can use your treasure tokens and turn them into card draw. Alright, so the main deck is, I think, pretty well tuned, and it's just a collection of mostly crap rares with Goldspan Dragon and Goldvein Hydra currently affordable. So the deck itself, according to the current prices I'm seeing, is about $150 or $2 per card on average. Our sideboard, currently we're rocking the Pick Your Poison because this is a great 1-mana removal spell for green that lets you remove something and then also keep applying pressure. We have Grafdigger's Cage for cat oven decks and other things that try to do things from the graveyard, or collected company decks that try to do things from the library. Scorching Shot for those big creatures like Shield Red. And then we also have Fire Magic for decks that try to go wide. And then also we have Lithomantic Barrage for blue and white decks, extra removal. And then lastly, we're trying the Krenko's Buzz Crusher for the Lotus Field decks. So, there you have it, Gruul Treasures. Let me know what you think. What am I missing? We have made it all the way to Platinum with ease, so we'll see if we can grind some more in the Platinum. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.